Hey good smelling people, how are you? I hope you're doing fine and staying safe. Before I start my video, I would like to express my gratitude. Yesterday, I hit 3,000 followers on my Instagram, and for that, I would like to thank you for all your love and support thus far. Also, on top of that, my first two videos have met with a lot of positive feedback, and I am very grateful for that. Thank you. So today, I would like to talk about date scents. Specifically, how to choose your scents, your fragrances based on your date activities. So generally, when we talk about date nights or dates in general, we tend to think about going to a fancy restaurant, but in reality, there are so many types of date activities. So today, I want to help you to match your scent, your fragrances based on your date activities. First category of date activities is what I call daytime dates. This category consists of activities like sports events, movies, brunch or coffee, bowling, or even shopping. For this type of activities, I think fragrances that are light, airy, clean, fresh, and modern are very appropriate, and I have 3 suggestions with me. Number 1 is PRADA Luna Rossa. This is such a good white t-shirt and jeans kind of scent. Very clean, very fresh. I love it. Number 2 is HARAMAIN Portfolio Neroli Canvas. This is such a fresh and a little bit sweet, very casual, very modern crowd pleaser. I love this one. And number 3 is one of my all-time favorites, and that is YSL L'Homme. This is very fresh. There's, I think, ginger in this. It's very modern, a little bit like timeless, like classic, and yeah, everybody loves this one. Date type number 2 is casual dinners. So this is when you go to nice restaurants without having to dress up. So you can just put on your nice shirt and pair of jeans and you're good to go. So for casual dinners, I think fragrances that are woody and a little bit gourmandy and maybe a little bit sweet are very appropriate, and I have 3 suggestions for you. Number 1 is Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gio Profumo. Everybody loves this. It's modern, it's sophisticated, you know, can't go wrong with this. Number 2 is Tom Ford Ombre Leather. Even though this is a leather scent, but it's not heavy, it is actually a little bit sweet and kind of bright, and I love this so much, and I think this is perfect for a casual dinner out. And number 3 is Hugo Boss The Scent Private Accord. There's chocolate and coffee notes in this. It's very yummy, very masculine. I love it. Date type number 3 is upscale dinner or fancy dinner. This is when you have to you go to a restaurant that you have to make prior booking months in advance. For example, for your anniversary or something. Somewhere you have to dress up, maybe like you have to wear a tie and a suit or something. For this kind of fancy dinners, I would suggest you kind of go all out, like bring up your best gourmand or heavy wood, classic or iris fragrances. And I have 3 examples of suggestions for you. Number 1 is Oud Malaki by CHOPARD, and this is such a nice oud fragrance that is not heavy. It has a little bit of rose in this, very romantic, very masculine. Yeah, I think people's gonna love this when you wear it. Number 2 is DIOR Homme Intense. You can't go wrong with this. This is one of the best iris scents out there. This is such a perfect scent for suit and tie kind of like night. So yeah, this is the best. Number 3 is one of my most favorite gourmands, and that is Instant Crush by MANCERA. This is such a delicious scent. It has saffron and burnt sugar kind of like smell to it. Very sexy, very delicious. Your date gonna appreciate you if you smell like Instant Crush. Number 4 is stay home date nights. This is when you decide to just stay in and watch some Netflix or maybe cook dinner together or maybe after that you play board games. For this kind of at-home date activities, I think something that is warm, cozy, scent that pull people in closer to you would be perfect. And I have 3 suggestions for you. Number 1 is Happy by Clinique, and this is to me one of the best sweet citrus fragrances out there. I've been wearing this since I was 18. Such a classic, one of the best out there. Number 2 is from Cartier, and this is Declaration d'un Soir. This is one of my most favorite tea fragrances, and it has a little bit of rose in this as well. Very cozy, a little bit airy, very comforting, and I think this is such a cuddle time scent to me. Number 3 is from Alexandria Fragrances, and it is aptly named. It's called Stay Home. This is such a nice, fresh, spicy, very airy, fougere type of scent. It's every time I put this on, makes me want to just put on my best sweatshirt and just put on a good movie and just cuddle. Very, very nice. Category number 5 is nightlife dates, and this is when, for whatever reason, you decide to take your date for dancing or clubbing, and for this kind of activities, I think something that projects really well, something that can withstand your sweat and also compliment getter, I think will be perfect for this kind of activities. My 3 suggestions for this kind of activities are: number 1, DIOR SAUVAGE. This will last all day even though you sweat a lot, and projects really well like a monster. Can't go wrong with this. Number 2 is Toy Boy from Moschino, and this is such a playful scent. It has a little bit of rose, and I would say this is a green type of scent. Very unique, and I think everyone should try this. Such a good clubbing, dancing kind of scent. And number 3 is from Aaron Terrence Hughes, and that is, and this is such a nice jasmine and neroli, a little floral kind of scent. It has loads of ambergris in the base. This can last hours and hours, and it's perfect for when you dance and you sweat, and then the scent just radiates and everybody can smell you. Very, very nice. Date type number 6 is, I would call it active dates, and this is when you do active activities outside, like hiking or go on a road trip, go to the beach and maybe have a picnic, or maybe have a bonfire in the evening. So for this kind of activities, I think something that lasts all day but have moderate projection, something that is not going to overwhelm other people, I think would be perfect for this kind of activities. My 3 suggestions for active dates are: number 1 is Aqua Pro Homme from BVLGARI. This is probably, to me, one of the best aquatic scents out there. Such a classic, lasts all day on my skin. It's very subtle but not too quiet. Compliment getter, it's the best. I love this. Number 2 is from Calvin Klein, Eternity for Men, and this is the Eau de Parfum. This is such a nice, light, fougere type of scent. Everybody loves Eternity, lasts all day on my skin, and I think people will like this if you wear it. Number 3 is from LALIQUE, and this is called Linsmith. And every time I put this on, it reminds me of having a nice walk in the morning in the woods, enjoying the nature type of scent. A little bit sweet, very green, very fresh. It just it puts me in a good mood every time I wear this. I highly suggest you to try this. Very, very nice. So there you have it. Those were my suggestions for date fragrances based on type of activities. But in the end of the day, I think you should just wear whatever that makes you feel most confident. But just bear in mind that for any type of dates, I think you want your date to remember you instead of like your how you smell or like your scent. I think personality and the way you carry yourself comes first, and whatever you choose to wear as your fragrance, just like it will be just like a cherry on top, like a finishing accessory. So I hope you enjoy this video, and if you don't want to miss my future videos, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow me on Instagram. And I would like to thank you for all your support and love thus far. Until next time, goodbye and take care.